What I'm going to do in this short video is show you how to now add some sound effects to our Pong game. Now the first thing you have to do is decide where you would actually like to add the sound effect. So if you add it to the paddle, then it will only play when the ball collides with the paddle. If you add your sound effect to your ball, then it will play whenever you hit any collision object. So that means it will play when you hit the wall or when you hit the paddle. So I'm going to choose to add my sound effect to the ball. I've also done a little pre-work, and I've gone and found a bounce.wave file, and I've added that to my project folder, and so that means that it's now available in my resource folder down here. So my bounce wave effect is here. So you'll need to find a sound effect that you can use within your game and add it to your folder so that it becomes available for you. Now, because I want the bounce to play with my ball, I'm going to choose the ball and I'm going to go to the script for my ball. And you'll see in my script for my ball that I have the function physics process detecting collision. So here on line 11, you can see it's moving and colliding, and so that collision variable becomes true if there's a collision when that physics process frame runs, or when it moves and collides within that frame. And so if there's a collision, then these two lines here set up my bounce, and so this is where I want the code to play my sound effect. So on line 15 is where I'm going to add that code. Now we have to add the sound effect. So on our ball, we're going to add an audio node. And so if you choose the ball, first of all, push the plus key, and then if you search for audio, like I have here, you'll see there's an AudioStreamPlayer 2D. Make sure you choose the 2D one, not the 3D one. And so when you choose the AudioStreamPlayer 2D, actually you can just use the AudioStreamPlayer. So what the AudioStreamPlayer 2D allows you to do is play stereo sound, so left sounds and right sounds. If we just choose the AudioStreamPlayer, that doesn't worry about direction or anything like that. So I'm actually going to use the generic AudioStreamPlayer, and I'm going to add that object to my ball, and so there's my AudioStreamPlayer. Now I'm going to rename this to bounce, because if you've got multiple sound effects playing around the place, later on you might add some background music and things like that. You'll need to remember which one is which. So I'm renaming this sound effect bounce. You'll see that once I've got this, over here in my inspector, there's a stream linked to that bounce AudioStreamPlayer. And so what we need to do is add our bounce wave file to this stream. Now you can browse and go and find it, but I'm going to show you a little shortcut. Here you can just pick up the bounce wave and you can hover over that spot and drop it, and that way it puts that stream, that wave file, into this AudioStreamPlayer. And so now we've got that AudioStreamPlayer ready to go. Now we want to preload that sound effect. And so to do that, I'm going to come up to line number 2, and I'm going to press enter a couple of times, and on line number 3, so at the start of my project, I'm going to set that bounce up ready to play. So just like you would create a constant at the top that you can use throughout your project, you can prepare a sound effect so that it can be ready to play. Now the easy way to do this, you can write the lines of code, but if you click on the bounce object, hold down the control key and drag and drop it, then what it will do is it will, let's try that again. Here it comes, you can see I've dragged it, then hold down the control key. It will add the code and a variable name that you can access within the rest of your code. So what this is doing is setting up a variable called bounce, which is going to be linked to the AudioStreamPlayer, and it's going to become an instance of this sound effect. So now I've got a variable called bounce that I can use in my code. And so all I need to do now is come down to the bottom of my function physics process, find the area where the collision occurs, and I'm going to add the line below the bounce code, and I'm going to say bounce dot play, open bracket, close bracket, because this is a function. Now you can have, just like you could with other functions, there are some parameters that you can add in here, but at the moment we just want to play that bounce effect, and so that's now going to add that sound effect to our code when a collision, to our project when a collision occurs. And if we press play, it will save all of our scenes. And hopefully you'll get a little demonstration here. Let's turn the audio up. You can hear the bounce running. And if I move my paddle around, let's get, oh, there we go. You can hear that bounce effect occurring when it hits the paddle as well. Okay, so you've now got a bounce sound effect.